John Dramani Mahama has announced the formation of a new presidential task force on global health governance to engage international and continental partners in redesigning Ghana's health system. Speaking at the Africa Health Sovereignty Summit held in Accra, President Mahama said the goal is to build a health investment ecosystem rooted in African ownership and equity while confronting challenges on the global front. ChannelOne News' presidential correspondent Akusia Oche reports.
The summit put together by the government of Ghana comes amidst intensifying global crises, including war, pandemics, and economic volatility. President John Mahama worried about the trend is concerned that these global crises persist, but global health governance has not kept pace. He called for systems that will respond to these crises, that is, moving from dependency on foreign aid to sovereignty.
In 2023, global development assistance declined sharply, and Africa felt the shock. Immediately, maternal health programs halted, vaccine supplies delayed, and medicines disappeared from the clinical shelves. In Ghana, our community-based health delivery model, which we call the CHIPS compound programs, was brought to its knees by abrupt funding withdrawals. The ripple effects were felt all across our country, from Dodowa to Damango. This is not merely a funding gap, it is a crisis of imagination, a vacuum of solidarity, and a deep failure of shared responsibility.
The president also launched two critical initiatives to build an African health investment ecosystem.
The first is the Presidential High-Level Task Force on Global Health Governance. This will be a convening platform to engage global and continental partners to redesign the health governance systems for the world we live in now, not the world of yesterday. The second will be the launch of the Sustain Initiative, and this means scaling up sovereign transitions and institutional networks. This is a bold African-led platform that will align our national budgets with our health priorities, will mobilize sovereign, diaspora, and philanthropic capital into our health systems. It will foster cross-border learning, innovation, and accountability.
A key player in the summit is the World Health Organization, who announced a move to working with governments to improve how health budgets are spent.
WHO is now working with governments and partners here in Africa and elsewhere to strengthen value for money in several ways. By developing essential health benefit packages and cost-effective policies, by supporting countries to introduce or increase health taxes on tobacco, alcohol, and sugary drinks, through pool procurement and investment in domestic manufacturing, by integrating donor-funded vertical programs into government-led systems based on primary health care, and through public health insurance, and through better budget execution using digital public health financial management system.
Meanwhile, former Nigerian President Olusegun Obasanjo made a strong call for Africa to explore traditional medicine to improve healthcare.
The herbs that we have in our villages and rural areas are useful, and even the pharmaceuticals of the world have 80% of what they sell to us having their origin from herbs. At the family and community level, we can use more herbs than we are using traditional medicine.